In the 6 short years since graduating from USAO, Jacob Alexander has accumulated a list of professional achievements, civic engagements, and recognitions that exemplify the mission. That is, to help students realize meaningful, purposeful, and productive lives as global citizens in a rapidly changing world. After receiving his bachelor's in deaf education in 2014, his master's in American Sign Language / English Interpreting from the University of North Florida in 2019, Jacob continued to walk the path of a lifelong learner by adding 2 nationally recognized certifications and the highest interpreter state certifications in Texas and Oklahoma. Most recently, he added an early childhood credential to support his new position as an early development specialist for the Oklahoma School for the Deaf, where he provides early intervention and support services for families of children with hearing loss. Jacob serves as an itinerant teacher for the deaf, interpreter, and adjunct instructor at OSU OKC, and most recently, the special education coordinator for deaf and hearing impaired in the Oklahoma City Public Schools. He has also worked as a sign language and video interpreter. Additionally, he coordinated interpreters for the Oklahoma Teacher Walkout in 2018 and interpreted there as well. He has also interpreted for Governor Kevin Stent during the recent coronavirus briefings. As an alum, Jacob continues to support USAO by regularly presenting to the Deaf Ed program and has helped several USAO students find placement during student teaching and clinicals. Whether he's teaching in the classroom or interpreting in places like Austria, Poland, or Moldavia, Jacob clearly embodies the virtues of a USAO graduate. We are proud to award Jacob Alexander the 2020 Outstanding Young Alumni Award.
So excited to present this year's Young Alumni Award to my friend and our fellow graduate, Jake Alexander.
Thank you, Chris. I want to thank the Alumni Association, obviously, and then Dr. Jeannie Mather, who nominated me. I love getting to say that I'm an alumnus of USAO. I really wanted to think about what it meant to be a USAO student, and I had one specific memory that really came through, and it was my sophomore year. I was in Writing 2 with Dr. Shelley Reese, who's still a professor at USAO. And she was teaching my Writing 2 class, and we were going through different types of genres of work, small short stories, poems, and things like that, and we had different essays we wrote about these topics. And after the second assignment, I walked up and I said, Dr. Reese, I don't really want to write about that. And she looked at me and said, okay. And I told her, but I do want to write about this. And she said, pitch it to me. Tell me how are you gonna do my assignment without doing my assignment? And she let me explain what I wanted to do. And she said, okay, you can do that. Yes, write that. And that was just so indicative of my entire education at USAO of, are you learning? Are you growing? And if you're passionate about it, that's even better. So I love that I've gotten to do that in everything I've done since being at USAO. And I'm honored to have this award. And so thank you and be well.